What's going on, Geeks and Gamers? This is Ryan with Outpost and geeksandgamers.com, and today, John Boyega claps back to this trash CBR article that was clearly just written as bait for clicks, which it probably worked, because when you write stupid things, people are going to be pissed. And so let's just get into it right here. No, Star Wars John Boyega doesn't think Rey is more powerful than Anakin Skywalker. It's sad that needs to be a headline, right? But you gotta give Boyega props for coming out and speaking his mind, which John Boyega has done a lot. For good or bad, the dude does go out there and it says what he thinks, which can be entertaining on Twitter. So some people might think, oh, really quick, this is written by Nick Evans. He has a line in here that I think is awesome. Some people might think that Rey, Palpatine, Skywalker, Solo, Kenobi, Binks, none of the above. Well, listen, does anybody even care? Does anybody even care about her origins at this point? After the bland J.J. Abrams Force Awakens that fooled some people, and then Kathleen Kennedy allowed Rian Johnson to give us The Last Jedi, which just decimated any care that so many people had for these characters, specifically Rey and specifically her origins. Does anyone care at this point what her last name supposedly is when you try to retcon and force this in here in episode 9? I'm sure some people do. I don't. Let me know if you do or not. But some people may think that Rey is more powerful Jedi than Anakin Skywalker. God, those people would be wrong, at least according to John Boyega. One could have assumed that the actor who plays Finn in the sequel trilogy would have stumped for his fellow Resistance fighter, but no, John Boyega doesn't think Rey is more powerful than Anakin Skywalker. He made that quite clear on social media. And then we do have this tweet, which I thought was hilarious when I saw this. I'm sorry, guys, but Anakin's slapping all of us in a pit of lava, including Kylo. So that was so funny. Deserved to be said, because that is such a stupid article. And, Drunk 3PO did a really good video on this channel talking about exactly that and what the article said in detail. So go check that out when you get the chance. John Boyega was responding on Twitter to an article about a Star Wars comic that seemingly showed Rey to be more powerful than both Anakin and Luke Skywalker. Of course, it's in a comic tie-in, right? Just like all these things that people wanted to know, wanted to be explained in films. Heaven forbid, you actually watch a film and you get told what you need to know, rather than, oh, well, there's 18 comics and 25 novel tie-ins that explain this and retcon all of these things that we messed up and didn't explain to you. Please buy more. God, ridiculous. It's an assertion that Boyega took issue with, as he should. As far as he's concerned, this is real life and that's just fantasy. In real life, Anakin Skywalker wipes the floor with Rey. 100%. Not only did Boyega find the notion that Rey's more powerful to be inaccurate, he found it completely absurd. The actor and ardent Star Wars fans believed Anakin would defeat not just Rey, but basically all the heroes, including Finn, as well as Kylo Ren. Well, no doubt. I mean, Kylo Ren can't even beat Rey. Rey, who hasn't been trained at all. They had to go and explain it away again in a novel with this forced downloading crap, which basically makes any training that any Jedi ever does irrelevant. But that's how they explain away how she's so powerful and knows so much. I think the last part's a given. Here's what I wanted to read from Mike Evans. This is so funny. No matter how cool his lightsaber is, or the fact that he still has all his original limbs, a poser wannabe like Kylo could never defeat the genuine article like Anakin. Kill the past if you have to, more like if you can. So I respect that. Good line there. Maybe not the cool lightsaber part, but everything else is good. You can understand why people might have a lot of confidence in Rey. Not really. I don't understand that at all, bro. Daisy Ridley's character has shown prodigious abilities in the sequel trilogy. She's looking to show even more Force talent, like backflipping over a TIE fighter and lightsaber boomeranging. So let's break down the stats here and see where this contest lands. And he kind of goes into a bunch of different things. But one thing here, I think most people believe that Anakin Skywalker is the chosen one. Well, yeah. No duh. Like, of course, but based on these leaks, based on the fact that Palpatine's back, all these other things, it does look like Disney, Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, all the rest are trying to ruin Anakin Skywalker's history, his ending. What he did in the end will no longer have any significance once all of this happens in the sequel trilogy, or in this last movie, Rise of Skywalker, like it looks like it will happen. And then one last thing I will say, it's pretty funny too from him. The intangibles, though, are where Rey may have the edge. Sure, she can underestimate his power, but what if she has the high ground? What if he mistakes her for a space angel and falls in love with her? In terms of pure power and skill, Anakin may be unmatched, but he's also his own worst enemy, and hubris and foolishness are often his downfall, so it's anybody's game. And that is a true statement. We've seen Anakin be pretty foolhardy before in that first duel with Count Dooku. Obviously, thinking that he could take Obi-Wan when Obi-Wan had the high ground and what happened there. So, yeah, that's a fair statement, but... And then we have here a poll down below for who do you think wins between Rey and Anakin. And so I thought this was hilarious because predictably, Anakin Skywalker with 90% of the vote. Rey has 4%. So it's pretty sad that 1 out of 25 people clicked on this think that Rey could actually beat Anakin. And then you had 6% of people who just weren't sure. So overwhelmingly, everyone knows that Anakin Skywalker would beat Rey hands down. But, yeah, so very interesting, really awesome. I thought that John Boyega came out and said that, kind of spitting in the face of this article and kind of these characters. But, yeah, so there you go. What do you guys think? I want to know what you think about John Boyega putting this out there on Twitter, putting everybody on blast. I thought it was awesome. Make sure you let us know. Subscribe, smash the like button, ring the bell for notifications. We'll talk to you guys later.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.